Hi everyone, welcome back into North Dakota. Today we've set up our art studio.
Yeah, we're here, ready to get creative.
So this is what I was mentioning in our intro today. We wanted to set up over here so John David could show you at home exactly how he tackles beginning to draw things like landscapes or different perspectives. So we have this set up behind us.
Yeah.
I believe we get to vote on what we want to try to draw,
Yeah,
and you're going to kind of walk us
Go
through
right
it.
ahead. So yeah, I found some references.
Okay, we love
on
this.
the website Pixabay. Okay, that's
Okay.
pixabay.com. So if anyone needs to find some
free
references,
photos.
yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
we
They're
love
free.
that.
They're free.
Yeah, just a little inspiration.
So yeah, so I found this one,
Okay.
and I found this one.
Oh gosh.
Okay.
Gosh, isn't that
so
great to look out the window and see that? You know?
Yes,
That'd
these
be
are stunning.
gorgeous,
Oh
Instead
no.
of what we've got right now.
Oh.
Here.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
How did this happen?
It's okay.
Okay.
Being a teacher, it's like
He
I-
calms us down.
No,
I know,
it's
you're
all
so great.
So yeah, we've got this.
Oh, I'm kind of digging this.
Okay.
It's
I
giving
think we can do
Arizona
that.
vibes.
We've got this.
Oh.
Oh.
It's got a vehicle in it. right
Oh
there.
my gosh.
Yeah.
But the license plate says Explore. Wow, that's really. Oh,
Okay,
wow.
that's cute. Okay,
Can
let's
we
do this
do
one.
it?
Oh, this one?
I don't know.
Okay, sure.
Hold on, let's
So
do
I'm
this.
switching right now. So
I
I'm
don't
going
know.
to-
I don't know what
Let's
to
do the black
pick. Mine's
screen.
not going to work out anyway.
Sure. How about this one?
Okay, I
Yeah,
like that
let's
one
do it here.
actually. That was
So
the
let's
first one
go
I
to-
chose.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's go
Maybe
to
the screen
Procreate. I'm
stay
switching
for
right
a
now.
bit.
There
Okay.
we go. So there we go. Now I've
Wow.
got Procreate, and that's what this is.
Okay.
This
Okay,
is an
gorgeous.
application on an iPad that I've got right down here. All right. And so basically, I set this up, or you allowed me to set this up, so you
Yeah,
can
we love
see like how it is that I would begin.
So I want to see how it shows up for you guys
Let
at
me go
home
to the
too.
layer here. Make certain you know what layer you're on.
Okay, you're doing great.
Good. Okay.
This is a
there.
technical advance to our
Yeah,
typical
this is-
John David Birdall experiences.
And so as I begin to draw, I've talked about gesture drawing. And
Oh
so
my
I'll follow,
gosh. Okay,
like,
so
the
here it is,
contours.
everybody.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
starting
yeah,
that
you can
lightly.
definitely
Yeah,
see it.
very
shading.
lightly.
Okay.
Very
I
cute.
start very lightly when I
Okay.
start working, okay? And I start with a B pencil. Now, what does that
B.
mean?
A B.
Okay, does everyone know what that means? A B
I don't
pencil?
remember. You've told
I'll
me
tell
many
you.
times.
Okay, sure.
8B.
So a B pencil is going to be really soft.
Okay,
Okay.
and that's what we want to begin with.
Yep, that's
the
what I
softness.
start with.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so I have an 8B and a 6B.
Okay, yeah. So 8B is going to be softer than a 6B.
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay.
That's what I'm going
Okay.
with too.
And so I start with one of those because it's going to be, you can erase it, so very quickly when you're
Oh,
drawing
very
very lightly.
nice.
You know.
Okay.
Also, they get dark very, very quickly.
I see that.
Okay, because they're so. Yeah, drawing with one of those, it just be kind of like that. You get a mark like that. It's like whoa. Pretty dark.
Oh my
if
gosh.
you're applying a lot of pressure
Right.
that way.
So I'm trying to
gonna
just
do
loose
that.
hand it.
There we go. Yep. And so I start that way. Also, we've got H pencils and F pencils. Okay.
Yeah.
And so H pencils are going to be hard. Okay. That's
Okay.
what that stands for. B is kind of black or bold. I don't know why it's not soft. I don't know, or like S.
Yeah.
I made mine too big.
Mine is looking like a skyscraper rather than.
I just gotta move a little
So
here.
yeah, with the reference, I sort of follow the contours. And what is a contour? Okay. So that's where a positive space like this and a negative space meet each other.
Okay.
Okay. That's a contour. All right. So that's what I start following. I don't really start measuring. I don't really start.
Right.
Like a lot of people, they'll measure proportion. They'll start going like this. We see artists in
Yeah.
films with their thumbs up like that. And it's like, or perspective. I'm not really looking at that. I had been here and
Okay.
talked about perspective. That's not what I'm doing. I just start to follow the contours, okay? Very lightly. And yeah, this will kind of go on and off. That's okay.
I know. We're like, look at our brand new art studio.
Well, yeah,
Just
yeah,
follow along as best you can, everybody.
Like, yes, and being an instructor, it's kind of like, okay, go in this classroom and do this sort of thing. And it's like, oh,
Right.
okay, and you just work with what you can work with.
Yeah,
And so,
absolutely. Especially with technology, you can never know what's gonna
Yeah,
happen. huh?
yeah, I think so. So basically, yeah, I start to make this a bit darker.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. And I don't really look at shading yet, although I could add some marks like that here. So I'm bringing it- oh, is that what you're doing? Are you?
I don't know exactly what I'm doing. I was attempting to just like get a type of shape. I'm not
Okay.
exactly sure.
Yeah, I'm really.
I can tell you mine looks nothing like his so far.
Sure.
But
And so let me put this back up.
that's to be a little expected.
Sure. So I'm putting this back up so you can see it. I'll take a break from drawing
Okay.
so you can draw yourselves. And so, yeah, I'm going to follow these contours here, around here
Okay.
like that. See, this is a positive space,
Yeah.
negative space. There's not a lot of perspective in this one, kind of linear perspective, although there's atmospheric perspective. And I had talked about that when I was here a little while ago. And that is basically that deals more with color. atmospheric perspective, whereas
Okay.
the linear perspective is going to be more, that's like horizon line,
Yeah. Oh,
vanishing
sure.
point. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
This one's got more atmospheric, so the colors are more intense that are closer to us.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, so it makes
yeah.
it seem like something's closer.
Okay.
Something that's farther away, the colors are going to be more neutralized or dull.
Lovely.
Yeah,
Okay.
and so that's going on in this.
I'm seeing this.
Yeah, and so as I began, I just started to, follow this sort of contour
Okay.
right here, just around there, and then I start to measure. Okay, that's what I start to do. I follow the contours, and then I start to, kind of assess, kind of evaluate, and so I'll measure perhaps this distance, and look at, is it the same as that distance? And that's what proportion is.
definitely
Okay,
not.
the scale or size of something in relation to something else.
Okay.
Okay. And so that's what I start to measure and start to work on.
Okay, I think you can go back to the work
Oh,
screen.
okay, sure,
we don't have
sure.
very much time left, I don't
Oh,
believe,
okay.
but we always push it to the limit when it's John David.
Sure.
But I think it would be very valuable for you at home to see how John David
Yeah,
accomplishes
absolutely.
this.
Yep. Yep. So I'll add that horizon line in there.
Okay.
Okay. And then I can start to add some shading.
Oh, we're adding
a little
shading. Okay.
Yep, I can.
Let's see. Let's see.
And the reference
look
is on
at
the
my-
screen. It's right there if
it's
you need
okay.
to see it. Yep.
Jillian, I told you. We all just do our best here.
Oh, yes. And that's what it's all about.
See, and John David tells us that's good enough.
Oh, yes. Sometimes enough is enough. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be like these are studies. When I work on something like this is a study. This is how I figure something out. You know?
Okay.
See?
So-
Like a
Trial and error.
trial and error. That's what I meant to say.
Exactly, sure. So if I'm trying to make a perfect study, it's like, I don't know, that's kind of oxymoronic.
What are we
That
doing?
looks like someone's profile of their face.
Oh, really?
Yeah, look at it. I want to show Jillian's. It's so funny.
Okay.
I don't know if we can get the shot close enough, but on her little mountain, I love it. It's like the side of Mount Rushmore. There's like a nose. Like it literally
John
looks
F.
like
Kennedy
a
into
profile.
my
Oh,
sketch.
you can't see it. I'm so sorry, everyone at
Oh,
home.
that's okay. That's
We'll have to post photos of it. It's literally the side profile of somebody looking. Okay. Okay, I tried.
that's
I'm
great.
sorry, Jillian.
Oh,
It's
and
so
then
cute. I like it.
And I did bring kneaded erasers too. Okay, and so what are those?
okay,
These are
that's what I was
erasers that you
wondering.
can knead. Okay, so you
Oh.
can pull them, you can stretch them, you can shape them.
Okay.
That's so neat.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and so.
I did not know what that was.
Yep, so you can tear a bit off. Gosh, at grade schools, kids just
Oh, I bet they love it.
yes, really
I kind of
excited
want
about
to know
it.
how it tastes.
And then you can kind of pinch it. This kind of eraser, you can pinch it and then get it into sort of tight
Oh,
spaces
right.
like that.
Oh,
Mold
that's
it.
super
Yes,
nice.
Yes, here, I'll hand this back to you.
Okay, thank you.
Fortunately, or I guess, I don't
need
need
it.
an eraser with this. I can just undo.
Yeah, digitally.
Yeah, exactly.
that for you.
Although I do not really instruct that. I really instruct people to learn how to draw and how to erase instead of just relying on the undo feature in something. Because sometimes, you'll make a mark or you'll apply a mark or something like that, traditionally, with pencils, physically with pencils. And it's like, well, I don't have an undo right here. So what do I do now? It's like, well, you have to try and remove it.
That's like a metaphor for life.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, how do you incorporate all of it?
You don't have
You
the
know?
undo.
Good
yeah.
Bob Ross moment.
That's what I
that's
said.
great.
I think it was like our first interview. I
Oh,
was
yeah.
like, such a Bob Ross feel. Tiny happy trees.
Tiny
And I really
happy
didn't watch
trees.
Bob Ross myself.
Wow.
Yeah, isn't that kind of...
You're missing out on a national treasure.
Oh, okay. Isn't there a channel? Isn't there a whole channel? Like, I think
Yes.
on Roku, there's a Roku channel and on other sort of services.
Oh, absolutely.
You can watch, the joy of painting
He will happily
on there.
guide you through.
I bumped the cable, so here we go.
I know, it's okay.
That's
It
okay.
is working out pretty well,
Yeah,
though,
I
for
think
them to
so.
see what you're doing.
Yes.
Rather than try to keep up with what we're doing. Because the pencil for us, too, on the white, it's hard. There's like a weird glare on our camera angle, I feel like, too. So you can't always see exactly what we're trying to
Oh,
accomplish.
gosh, that brings up a great... Thank you so much for bringing that up. Some people start like a color pencil drawing with graphite.
Yeah.
And I tell them not to do that because those are actually two different mediums.
Oh.
Okay? And so graphite's going to behave differently, when you exhibit it or something like that. Like when you hold it up to the light. Have you noticed that sometimes
Yeah,
with
it's like
pencil?
shiny.
Yes,
Kind of,
exactly.
yeah.
And then you put color pencil over that and you have this shiny sort of, I guess, medium behind it, or shiny element behind it. So I tell people, oh gosh, if you're going to be drawing with color pencil, start with a black color pencil.
Well, there you go.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we're running out of time,
Yeah.
as per usual.
Okay.
We
can
got
try
kind
to
of far
Just
though.
got here.
His looks great, as we knew. I'll try to step out of the way.
Oh, gorgeous.
I know, it's hard to see ours.
Oh,
okay.
yeah, it's kind of.
We did our best.
We did do our best.
I think so.
That's all we can do.
Thank you for doing your best. Thank you for having me here today.
No, thank you so much. And I love that we
Ashley,
tried
yours
this.
is so
Oh, here we go. Welcome to Arizona.
Okay.
This is the postcard.
People in Frisco, Texas, do you recognize this?
No, I really do like that we tried to use this. And if we don't bump it, it works pretty well.
Yeah, no, it was.
To show how he actually does go about his process. So I think that's pretty wonderful. Okay,
Absolutely.
great. We have your information up there on the screen. We always love it when you can join us.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much.
Of course, of course. Coming up on today's show, we have Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Premier Properties. We'll be talking about some career changes. That's right here after the break.